A third lane on Interstate 494 has been on Plymouth's wish list for nearly 2 decades.
And that wish is now one step closer to reality. Delane Cleveland explains.
Interstate 494 is a major corridor through the city of Plymouth. And if you talk to people who live or work in this area, the general consensus is that it's not wide enough.
I hear from residents all the time that they're sitting in traffic. It's costing them not just time, it's costing them money, it's costing them time with their families, trying to get to their kids' events, trying to get to and from work.
To ease that congestion, the Plymouth City Council has pushed state officials to add a third lane on 494 between Fish Lake Road and Highway 55. Instead, MnDOT proposed the so-called dynamic shoulder lane, which would only open to traffic during peak congestion.
MnDOT had proposed a dynamic shoulder, which was kind of a short-term fix, supposed to last 15 to 20 years.
At Tuesday night's City Council meeting,
have you heard any good rumors about 494 lately? Anybody?
Yes. There was some welcome news.
We would like to be able to just further analyze this dynamic shoulder lane versus a general purpose lane.
Which means Plymouth could get its permanent solution sooner rather than later. It's not just city leaders who want this. Longtime business owners in Plymouth say this will have a huge impact on them.
I know right now that if I'm going to go somewhere, I don't even consider taking 494 because it's an unreliable road.
Bill Krause has lived in Plymouth for 20 years and owns this Dunn Brothers coffee franchise.
For my store, my customers are commuters, and anything that impedes their commute makes it less likely that they'll come through my drive-thru.
He's been a vocal proponent of a third lane, and for him, anything that helps traffic flow helps his business.
There's no substitute for an extra lane. MnDOT's tried all sorts of technologies for trying to manage traffic. Nothing substitutes like another lane.
In Plymouth, Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
Plymouth city officials say they are optimistic they'll get the third lane, but there are still some major hurdles to clear. First, the state would have to approve another $25 million to help fund the project, and then the Metropolitan Council would have to approve the plan. The goal would be to have the project finished by 2016.